from a business perspective, co-ops are more productive. They're more profitable than traditionally held companies. I think there's a Rutgers University study that found that they're 4% more productive, 14% more profitable. Worker retention. Worker co-ops retain workers more easily. That's lower costs in terms of training, lower costs in terms of recruitment. So there's a lot of advantages just from a strictly business perspective.
Would you say, interrupt you, would you say that it's more satisfying to an individual? It seems to be more satisfying to work in a co-op environment day in and day out from 8 to 9 to 5 or whatever it is, than in a hierarchical, so that you retain the worker because the experience on the job simply is better.
I would say that in my opinion, there's nothing more quintessentially human than the desire to participate in the shaping of the circumstances under which you live and work. I mean, that's who we are. I mean, as human beings, we find ourselves thrown into the world. We live in what is essentially a game world structured around market capitalism. I know the rules of that system. I know they don't apply to all people in the same way. And somewhere in the back of my head, I know that those rules were written by other human beings, right? But I still go through the world as though these are as real as rock, right? And know it or not, simply by living my life out docilely within this system, I contribute to the rewriting and writing of those rules, to the legitimization and the re-legitimization of a system of enforced inequality. So I think the question really is how do we move beyond that? How do we begin to intentionally participate in the shaping of the conditions under which we live and work? How do we move from the tacit acceptance of what is and ask the question, what do we want this to be? What could the world be? And I do think worker co-ops are a step in that direction.
And that's the appeal also, and makes your retention of people work better than if you didn't organize it that way.
Oh, without question. And just to come to work each day feeling like you're a part of something bigger than yourself, you're doing some small thing towards making the world a better place, that's worth a lot.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.